Hello and welcome to Crossout, where games get what they deserve. We all know size doesn't matter, and Acclaim proves it once again through the game Revolt. Well, Revolt is a racing game, so the story can be summed up in 5 minutes. The story is as such. A company makes some new RC cars, which revolt on their owners and start racing all over the place. Well, at least that's what I read, because the story isn't mentioned anywhere in the game. So I pretty much just wasted your time. Car racing game, it seems childish and arcadey. It actually has quite accurate physics. Well, as much as physics can be accurate for a few kilogram RC cars. Car collision is pretty realistic, and you get to skid a lot and spin out on some polished floors like ice or polished museum floors. You will be racing 28 cars, which represent pretty much all sorts of RC cars, on 14 different tracks varying from city streets to supermarkets and museums. All the cars differ in 3 stats, which are top speed, acceleration and weight. Also, some cars are front-wheel drive, others are rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. There are also power-ups you can pick up, such as speed boost or offensive boost. Different cars react differently to surroundings, so low cars might go below the bowling ball, which is one of the power-ups, while heavy cars won't be flipped over so easily. That side, the game crashes quite often, and it has a weird issue that after a couple of minutes it always resets the racing clock. So if you finish a race, you should always pause the game immediately. Otherwise, even if you finish first, you might end up last because of a single clock reset that makes you finish like 1 minute 30, but all the others finish like 7 seconds, even though they finish after. Right side, the game is different from any other game you could have ever played, and it combines realism and arcadish power-ups well. Graphics are nice, and all the reflective areas are reflective, and the car models look good, and you do get a sense of speed because the antenna bends down. The sound effects are pretty decent. The RC cars really sound like RC cars, and there are surrounding effects that really get you into the game. Controls are good and responsive, but all cars handle differently, so you might need to get used to them. Also, you should change the controls, because the preset sucks, so you should do it right away. In for a fun racing game which has arcade elements, but also some simulation aspects, you should check it out.
Now this is the gameplay showcase for the Revolt. You can see Acclaim is very proud of it because they show the logo twice in it. Well, one of them is from Acclaim London, but still. Now, the loading screen looks pretty promising. It works in 5 languages. You have 6 racing modes: single race, championship, multiplayer, time trial, practice and stunt arena. Stunt arena is pretty much a sandbox arena where you need to find a few stars. There are 4 different game modes which vary with the realism of collision and speed, while only Junior RC has reduced speed. You can set your name on the wheel, but I hate using it. These are some of the cars and their stat varying. Vulcan Turbo is my favorite car personally. I'm going to show race on the Supermarket 2 level, which has an ice bit to it. Here it shows you some information about it, and winning a race in a single race mode actually can get you some bonuses. By bonuses I mean extra cars, but you need to finish a couple of races or a series of races to get it. Now, this was one of the power-ups called the Oil Slick, which is just creates an oil puddle and your opponent skid on it and lose traction. Now, many cars have big issues with ice, but not Vulcan Turbo. This race is really short and easy to get through. This is the electricity power-up, which creates an energy field around your car, and it temporarily disables any opponents getting too close to you. This was the firework power-up, which shoots 1 or sometimes 3 fireworks which try to follow your opponent. This is the bomb power-up, which is like a pass the bomb mission, You have limited time to pass it to another car. The time left is indicated by the burning of your antenna. The graphics look pretty good. The floor is reflective, as you can see. And more fireworks to the finish. Now, it's really important to pause right away, otherwise a timer reset might screw you over. In single place it doesn't show you the other times, but in championship it simulates them.
That's it for today, and this is Crossout, bringing Entertainment to the spotlight.